you can see, sit right there. There's plenty of space. All right, listen up, guys. So, most of you have worn red today, so thank you for that. If you haven't, don't stress. I'm not worried, okay? But can someone tell me, why are we wearing red today? Whose hand is that? Ah, Jackson, thank you. You had your hand up quickly. Daniel Day for Daniel. When was Day for Daniel? Yesterday, Friday, right? All right. So, was it your birthday yesterday?
And we'll yesterday.
Say happy birthday to Carl later. So, guys, yes, Day for Daniel was yesterday. Okay, so tell me, at school this week, did you talk about Day for Daniel? Hands up who did talk about Day for Daniel. Hands down who did not talk about Day for Daniel. Okay, that's okay. Hands down. All right. Okay, that's okay. You did. All right. So, tell those people who know, what do we know about Day for Daniel and Daniel Morcombe? Yes, Sophie. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, he got left behind by a bus, and yeah, a bad stranger took him and sadly killed him to death. Okay. Thankfully, the stranger is still in prison. Yeah, which is where he belongs. Okay. So, although it's very, very sad, obviously, because can you imagine how your mums and dads would feel if you guys were taken and went missing and they never saw you? Sad, beyond sad, worse than sad, okay? It'd be terrible, okay? So the reason we teach you your martial arts skills, yes, we have fun. Yes, we kick and punch each other and we have a bit of a laugh and play games. But the reason we're teaching you is to keep you safe, right? To keep you safe so that if, do this, fingers crossed, hopefully nothing bad ever happens to you, but if something does, you can keep yourself safe. Okay? Good, that's the whole point, right? If a stranger comes to talk to you, what's the best thing for you to do? Just kick him. Say hello. Is that what you do? No, not straight away. If someone comes to talk to you and they say hello, you just kick them. Is that what you do? You know what you're telling them? No, not quite. What's the first thing you should do? I say, hello, little boy, how are you?
No.
What do you do? Kick them, you kick me. I'm just being polite to you. You just say, sorry, I don't talk to strangers, and you walk away. Okay? So you don't need to be rude, you don't need to attack them or kick them, you just walk away. Okay? But, different story, Rio. If someone tries to grab you, kick you up, then of course you're allowed to fight. Of course you're allowed to kick and punch. Okay? Alright? Of course. But you can't just attack someone who's just talking to you. Henry. Okay? So really important. Now, if a stranger comes to talk to you, who should you run away to find? Who's your first choice? First choice? Mum or dad, right? Parent. Someone you know. What about though, if you can't find your mum or your dad? Who do you go to? Police officer's a good choice. Who else? Lewis?
One of your friends that has one of your friends' mum.
A friend's mum or dad. That's a really good idea. Yeah, great. That's a good answer. Yeah, Keela? Fireman's good. Yep. So a police, fire, and ambulance. So our emergency workers. A friend of parents of a friend. That's a really good answer, Sophie.
Cousin.
Yeah. Let's call families, people that we know. Yep.
Your grown-up cousin.
Yeah. Yep. People that have kids, right? Other mums and dads that have kids. Do you think if you were out at, say, the shops or something, and a kid, a boy or a girl like you, walked up to your mum and dad and said, I'm lost, I can't find my mum or my dad, do you think your mum or dad would help them?
Yeah.
I think so, right? So saying goes around, if you can't find your mum or dad, asking another mum or dad with kids, with a baby. Okay? What about if you're at the shops? Who could you ask if you're at the shops and you're lost in the shops, Micah? Yeah, we talked about that. Someone who works at the shop, right? Someone who works at a shop. So someone in a uniform who works at a shop, an emergency worker like fire, police, ambulance, or security. All right, parent with children. Yeah, kids like you. Alright, or obviously somebody that you know. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah, we call them our safe strangers, okay? Alright, because although it's not as good as someone you know, it's better than a bad stranger. Yeah, we all good with that? Now, how do you know, last thing, how do you know who is a good stranger and who is a bad stranger? So, how do we know? How do we know? We look at their face. What if I'm doing this? Am I a good stranger or a bad stranger? Am I? What if I'm tricking you? The answer is we don't know. You don't know who's a good stranger or a bad stranger, and that's why we have to be careful. We would like to think that everyone in the world is nice, but unfortunately that's not what happens. So we have to be careful. We've got to be really careful. Our job as adults is to keep you guys safe. Okay? Is that all good, you guys? Yeah? So we're going to finish up by practicing the best martial arts move ever. Do you know what the best martial arts move ever is? Running away. Best martial arts move. Running away. If you're ever almost in a fight, running away is best. So we're going to practice our running away. So can you guys go stand on the red line over there for me?